Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. In this video post, I want to talk about tonight's Game 1 of the NBA Finals and what I've been documenting throughout the NBA season. If you've never seen one of my videos before, I talk about Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. It's combined with numerology. What I've been showing is that the sports leagues are running based on this numerology, gematria, date sequence ordeal that connects to more than just sports. It connects to our mainstream media and much of our history. And I'm asserting that this is ran by Freemason Zionist Jews. And most people who follow sports are aware that Jews run the sports leagues, especially the NBA. So if you haven't seen this video already, I released this on May 3rd. I said why I am almost 100% certain LeBron James and the Cavaliers will win the NBA championship this year. King James, the nickname, sums to 44. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in their 44th year of existence. This is a very important number in sports right now, more than just basketball. If you saw tonight's game, Game 1 of the NBA Finals 2015, you saw LeBron James score 44 points, and he scored his 44th point at the very end on an uncontested end-to-end layup, going from 42, a number of significance to him, and the Warriors, to 44. In this post right here, True Seeker, I predicted that the NBA Finals would be Warriors versus Cavs, and earlier this season I documented a reason why it might be Warriors Cavs as well. We'll talk about all that. Let me just show you something though real quick in Gematria, the practice of coding numbers in words. Whoops, I spelled it backwards, but it'll be the same Gematria. The NBA Finals has a simple English Gematria of 111, an English Gematria of 666, and a Jewish gematria of 322. These are some very Masonic numbers. Numbers that are familiar to many people who are aware of things such as Skull and Bones, Yale's secret society, old 322. Well, tonight's game, the score finished 108 to 100. But I assure you, the score was not supposed to be 108. It was supposed to be 111. Golden State at the end of the game on 3 opportunities could not make a wide open 3-point shot. And Steph Curry, despite winning the game, had a scowl on his face at the end because he missed some of those shots. And I guarantee you these guys knew they were supposed to hit that number, 111, and they didn't get it. 111 for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. I've been documenting this throughout this whole season. I'm going to show you more as we go on throughout the post. In this one, I explained how significant 44 was, and it's the reason I thought LeBron was going to win the championship. LeBron finished tonight with 44 points. This is no coincidence. At the end of the game, after he made the layup and the time expired, the announcer said, LeBron finished with 42, 44 points tonight. And again, 42 and 44 are super important numbers to LeBron. Possibly the announcer said it like that on purpose to get them both out there. What I want you to know, Truth Seekers, the number 42 is retired with the both teams, the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was worn by player Nate Thurmond. This man played for both teams, and his number is retired with both teams. This is significant because the name LeBron James in Pythagorean Gematria sums to 42. The star of the NBA right now. In simple English Gematria, his name sums to 114. Remember both of these numbers, 42 and 114? They're going to come up. The nickname King James sums to 44. Again, Cleveland Cavaliers came into the league in 1970, 44 years ago. Tonight he scored 44. Nate Thurmond wore 42. He's retired with both teams. Shoot, True Seeker, where is it? Here we go. So, this game right here, True Seeker, gave me a major hint that the NBA Finals might be Cavs Warriors. In this game, LeBron James scored his season best 42 points, and it came exactly 114 days after his season worst performance, which was on November 4th, 114, a lot like his name, Election Day. Notice that this is a span of 3 months and 22 days. And again, in Jewish gematria, the NBA Finals sums to 322. Right now, the league is centered through LeBron James. This game had all the numbers. It came 114 days after Election Day, his worst career day. He scored his season best, which matched his name, 42. And that span of days was also 3 months and 22 days, like the NBA Finals. Cavs won their 37th game this season. The other night, LeBron scored 37 points on 37 attempts. The Warriors won their 44th game at this point in the season, a name that matches up with LeBron very much. With regards to those 37 points, LeBron went 3-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals, scoring 37 on 37 attempts, scoring 114 points in the game, like how the name LeBron James equals 114. Atlanta got 111 that game. Cleveland scored 33 in the third. Cleveland, the city, sums to 33. If you just follow the headlines, Truth Seeker, they're always giving little shouts out to LeBron and all sorts of other players. Look at the length of this video, 402. 0 doesn't count in numerology, it's just like 42. LeBron's currently on a 2-year, $42 million contract. Earlier this season, he was going up against James Harden. In this game, they were saying it could be the NBA Finals. LeBron went to the free throw line. This game's paused here. With 4.2 seconds left and 2.4 on the shot clock, LeBron went to the free throw line and missed both free throws, losing the game. And he finished that game 3 for 11. Notice how in that last video, the time on the video was 3:11. The name Michael Jordan equals 113, the reverse of that. The name Kobe Bryant equals 113. Michael Jordan unexpectedly retired January 13th, 1999, just weeks before Super Bowl 33, on a date with 33 numerology. This stuff isn't new to LeBron, is my point. Numbers have been put on athletes the whole time this has been going on. Why? Because it's always been ran by the Jews who practice this. The Jews have always ran the pro sports leagues, the media distractions. Just show you that gematria of King James. King James breaks down to 44. 44-year anniversary of the Cavs. They joined in 1970. In that year, the Buffalo Braves, that are now the Los Angeles Clippers, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Cleveland Cavaliers joined, bringing the sum of the league to 17 teams. That's interesting because NBA has a simple English gematria of 17. Should also be noted that LeBron James summing to 114 is interesting right now because at this moment in history, we're in the time of the 114th Congress. On this video blog, I often assert that sports syncs up with current events in more ways than we know. The leader of Congress is also from Ohio, John Boehner. His name in simple English gematria sums to 114, just like LeBron James. Also, I want to point out that Ohio is the 17th state, just like how NBA has this gematria of 17. Ohio sums to 47 in simple English gematria. The first NBA championship was in the year 47. The first college championship was between Oregon and Ohio. Oregon is the only state with 74 gematria. Ohio is the only state with 47. Reflections of each other. It's true of college football. The first college football championship was Oregon versus Ohio. Here, on April 2nd, Truth Seeker, on 4/2, remember LeBron James equals 42 the small way and 114 the big way. He went back to his rival team, the Miami Heat, and beat them 114-88. How about that, Truth Seeker? A sum of 26, the God number. Both the names Jordan and Bryant have a Pythagorean gematria of 26. The God number 26. LeBron James had 23 points in this game, like the number he wears, like the number Jordan wore. That's what I mean. This stuff's been going on all season. That's why it's so easy to document it in the NBA Finals and be sure it was a mistake at the end. For those of you who are going, how do you know they meant to score 111? Trust me, been watching this for a while. Finally started documenting it on the video blog and the written blog. In this game where LeBron missed the 2 free throws with 4.2 left on the clock, James Harden intentionally missed a free throw for no reason at the end, finishing with 33, another number of significance. The number of the martyr, I call it. Again, that game coming 114 days after his career worst, scoring 42 against the Warriors, who the NBA Finals are now. Right here we just see LeBron's career worst game, November 4th. And real quick, let's just look at gematria of NBA Finals over the year. The league hasn't always been called the NBA Finals, but the NBA Finals has a gematria of 111, like the score the Warriors were supposed to get tonight in their Game 1 win. The NBA Finals were named that in the year 86. The word triangle equals 86. The word pyramid equals 86. The word symbol equals 86. David Stern is on the record saying his league isn't about selling the greatest team. It's about selling the greatest star. And a star is very much a symbol in our world. LeBron James has become a symbol. And it's not just the NBA, all the sports leagues are that way. Over the years, it's been called the NBA World Championship, having a gematria of 133, another number of interest. Words such as government sum to 133. During the height of bird magic, it was called NBA Showdown. Showdown's a word with interesting gematria. The first NBA Finals was won by the Philadelphia Warriors, now the Golden State Warriors. Philadelphia is mentioned in Revelation. Warriors equals 49, like Revelation. Notice how in this picture, they're all posed. Wade with no number on. 23 plus 7 plus 3, 33. It's always been a numbers league, Truth Seeker. That's pretty much the message. LeBron scores 44. The Warriors don't score 111. If I were a betting man, I'd still bet on the Warriors. I fully expect them to win this series. I think it really is their 44-year tribute. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.